Hey guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to factorize quadratics quickly. So, as you can see in our first example here, we have 15x squared plus 28x plus 12, okay? Now, what we would usually do in secondary school is, of course, multiply this number by this number, okay, to get 180, and then we would go ahead and write that down, and we take 28 as well, and we would see, okay, can we find two numbers that multiply to make 180 and add to make 28? Now, you can go ahead and do that, but I think that would take quite a long time to actually realize. And then after you've done that, you're going to have to split the middle. So you're going to have to split this and then go ahead and factor each part. And then, well, it will just take a very, very long time. That's what I'm trying to imply here. So there's a simpler way to go ahead and do these questions. Now, this will take quite a long time to get used to, I know, but I strongly recommend to keep persevering with it, and you'll get the hang of it very quickly then. So, let's go ahead and do the first question. 15x squared plus 28x plus 12, okay? Now, the way we're going to start is by splitting the coefficient before x squared and the y-intercept up into two factors, right? So 15 could be split into, let's just say 15 and 1, for example, and then 12 can be split into 3 and 4, okay? And then what we want to go ahead and do is multiply one of the numbers here with one of the numbers here, okay? I know that sounds a bit strange, but let's go ahead and multiply 4 times 15 and 1 times 3, okay? 4 times 15 is 60, added on to 3 gets you 63, so that's not correct, okay? Now, it's obvious at this point that that 15 is probably going to be too big, right? The 15 is probably going to be too big, so we want to find some other factors of 15. How about 5 and 3, okay? Because those are the only factor pairs remaining. Let's multiply 9, 5 times 4, and we get 29, right? And then you're thinking, oh, okay, that's not correct either. So if we go ahead and do another one, let's do it another way. So let's do 5 times 3 and then 3 times 4. Okay, that gets to 27. That's not correct either. So then let's split 12 into two other factor pairs. So let's do 6 and 2. Okay, so that gets you 18, 10. That gets you 28. So yeah, if you wanted to confirm that, you could write it like this: so 15x squared plus 18x plus 10x plus 12, and then factor it like that. So split it and then take a factor of 3 out, so 3x, factor 3x out, and then 5x plus 6 plus 2 lots of 5x plus 6, and then you get 3x plus 2 times 5x plus 6. But that of course took quite a long time. Instead, you can just see we have 5 and 3 here, 6 and 2 here, 5x plus 6, 3x plus 2. So that's the great thing about this method, right? After you found your four numbers, you don't need to do anything after that, right? You don't need to bother with this. You can do that if you want to confirm it. Like I used to do that because I didn't really trust this method before, but yeah, I think it's just better to go ahead and do this. And there's another way of checking. You can just expand the brackets afterwards and then check whether you get your whether you get the question back, basically. So question 2 now, with 18x squared plus 3x minus 6, okay? Now, you can imagine that if we were to multiply minus 6 by 18, we're going to get a very, very horrible number, and then to find two numbers that add to make 3 and multiply to make that, it's going to be quite difficult, basically. So what you want to do instead is to split 18 into two numbers and split minus 6 into two numbers. 18 we can split into, let's go for 9 and 2, or we can go for 6 and 3, or 18 and 1. But we'll try all of them. And then minus 6 we can split into minus 3 and 2. Okay, so you get minus 6 plus 18. Okay, that doesn't work, so let's try a different one. Minus 6 we can split into, well, let's do minus 2 and 3 next. So we can do minus 4 and 27, minus 4, 27, that doesn't work, okay. Okay, now it's probably obvious now that 9 and 2 probably isn't going to work, so let's go for a different number. Let's go for 6 and 3 there, and let's go for minus 3 and 2. We're going to get minus 9 plus 12, which is 3x, so we can just go ahead and use that, so 6x minus 3, lots of 3x plus 2, okay. Right, final question. Pause the video now and try to do this yourself, and then we'll go through it. Okay, so 12x squared can be split into 3x, sorry, not 3x, 3 and 4. So 12 can be split into 3 and 4, and then 12, well, 12, the last 12 we can't really split into, we can't split that into negative, we can't split that up into positive numbers, okay? Because we have a negative sign here. So we're going to have to split this up into a negative number and a positive number. So we can just go for minus 3 and 4 again. Let's see if that works. Minus 12 plus 12, that gets you 0x. That's not going to work. Let's do minus 6 and 2. Okay, so that's on the verge of working. Sorry, actually, this is gonna have to be split up into a negative number and a negative number. Sorry, apologies there. So then you can multiply minus 6 by 4 and then 3 by minus 2. So you get minus 24 and minus 6. That works. So we can just go ahead and call that our factor pair. So 3x minus 6 multiplied by 4x minus 2. Okay. Thanks, guys. Please give this video a like. Tell me in the comments whether you like this kind of video. I can do more like these in the future.